Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making a bralette and we'll start by making a cap. So make a slip knot and then we'll be making chains. I made 18 chains. These 18 chains represent the distance between your nipple and below your bust. So make that measurement and then make chains equivalent to your measurement. For this project, I'll be using double crochet. So after you make your 18 chains or whatever chains you're having, you'll make your first double crochet in the third chain from your hook. Continue making double crochet until the end of your chains. I finished my first row of double crochet, so the next thing we'll make 3 chains and turn your work and insert your hook in the very first chain space. That space here. Insert your hook in that space, make a double crochet and continue making double crochets along the row until you reach the end of your row. I'm almost done with my row. I'm making my last double crochet. After you're done with your last double crochet, you'll move to the next row of double crochet, and that's where we're going to make our 5 double crochets. The increase, the 5 double crochet will make somewhere on top of that double crochet. The reason we're making 5 is because we're using double crochets. If you're making a bralette using single crochet, make 3, don't make 5. So take note of that. When you're done making your 5 double crochets, you'll place a stitch marker in the third double crochet. Now this is what I was trying to achieve, that straight line from the pointed part down to the bralette. Place your stitch marker in the third double crochet. I'm using a yarn to mark my third stitch, and then you'll continue making double crochets until you reach the end of that row. I finished that row, so next we're going to chain 3, turn your work, and make double crochets until you reach your stitch marker. Now we are at the stitch marker, so remove the stitch marker and make 5 double crochets in that very same space. So that's what we will be doing. When you reach the stitch marker, we'll be making 5 double crochets in the same space, and then ensure that your third double crochet is loose so that it can accommodate the 5 double crochets in the next row. Don't forget to put your stitch marker on the third double crochet. After that, make double crochets until you reach the end of your row. I finished my third row and I'm having almost 3 inches, but I need to make 7 inches. I'm making a bralette for cup C, so I'll be making 7 inches. When making a bralette for cup A, make 5 inches, cup B 6 inches, cup C 7 inches, and cup D 8 inches. I finished my cups, so next we'll be joining the cups. Ensure that your cups are on the same side while joining. Insert your hook in the loop, tighten your yarn and insert your hook in the next cup. Yarn over and make a slip stitch and then chain 1. Cut your yarn and then pull the yarn through. Next we'll be making the waistband, so make a slip knot, insert your hook in the cup and then insert your hook and the slip knot you made. Tighten your yarn and pull that slip knot through that space. Chain 1 and continue making chains to your desired number. I made 29 chains, so now we're going to make single crochets until we reach the end of the 2 cups. So make single crochets until you reach your first cup, and then I'll show you how you'll be making your single crochets on the cups. When you reach your first cup, you'll make 2 single crochets on each row of double crochets. That's the first, the second, and then go to the next row of double crochets, make 2 single crochets and continue until the end of your cup. Here I'll be showing you how to hide that yarn, the yarn you used to join the 2 cups. So now insert your hook, make a single crochet, go to the next space, insert your hook and ensure that the yarn you're trying to hide is on top of your hook and make a single crochet. Let me show you that again. Insert your hook, ensure that the yarn is on top of your hook and make a single crochet, and continue doing that until you reach the end of your row. Okay, now cut the yarn you are trying to hide. That's the one you are using to make the single crochet, but this is the one you are hiding. So you'll cut the yarn that you are hiding. And then the next thing, we're going to make chains on this other side of the cup also. So take another yarn, make a slip knot and do the same thing that you did on the other side of the cup. On this other side, I also made 29 chains, so continue making single crochets on the chains until you reach the end of the chain. When you reach the end of your chain, we'll continue making double crochets. If you like, you can continue making single crochets, but for me, I'll make double crochets. So insert your hook in that space and then make double crochets. Continue making double crochets until you reach the other side of the bralette. I finished my first row of double crochet, so now you'll continue making double crochets to your desired length. Make 3 chains, turn your work, and make double crochet. Continue making double crochets along that row until you reach the end of your row. When you reach the end of your row, make 3 double crochets, turn your work, continue making double crochets until the end of the row. Do the same thing to your desired length. Now I'm having 1 inch, but I need to make my bralette until 4 inches because I need a long bralette. So make yours to your desired length. You can leave it at that point if you wish. So now I'm done with my bralette, and I'll be showing you how I made the straps, the back strap. Set your hook at the pointed part of the bralette. Make a slip knot. Insert your hook in the slip knot. Pull the slip knot through that space and chain 1 and continue making chains to your desired length. I don't remember the number of chains I made, so make chains that are enough for the strap plus the waistband. When you're done making your chains, make the strap on the other cap. The remaining part of the video is self-explanatory, so I'll just let you watch the remaining parts of the video. Another thing, ensure you weave in your ends and cut the excess yarn.